Somebody's watching. In a year's time, guys, this is all over. What you need to realize is that this is karmic. Can I please be you in 2023? Boom. Life change. Life is changing. Now it's going to make you worry, and you will be worried. This is not the year to sleep. Don't sleep. Don't sleep on anything and anyone. Well, I know what you're going to be doing in 2023. Let's just hope this is a Capricorn. All I see is money. Money, money, money. Now, the one thing I must tell you, and I need you to listen to this, it's going to be helpful. See, when this card shows up, it's time to take heed, guys. Now, let me tell you. For the full 2023 reading for each sign, click the link in the description box below. Hi, guys. This is Just with your all signs. Will there be new love? For those of you who are interested in the yearly, the 2023 all signs yearly reading, do check out the link in the description box below. You'll find all the details there if you're interested in looking ahead at what is to come for 2023. Otherwise, let's get into the reading. Now, we're going to look at each sign and see if there is love coming your way. Okay, keep in mind it's a general, so it's not going to resonate for everyone. That being said, let me go ahead and timestamp this. Aries, I always kind of pull a card out for you already. Yes, you will be having some love. Some of you or a person is cooking up, creating that just for you. It can be in the ethers, but love is definitely coming your way. You have new love coming your way. For some of you, it's being manifested as we speak. You just have to make a decision and make sure that you're healed and ready for new love. If it's not you, then it could be the person that you're going to meet. I'm here. How do you feel about this new person? How are you going to feel about them? Aries, you might have a couple of people that you can choose from. This may not be the person. Like, there could be someone coming in and you're not so sure about them. You may have a lot of other things going on and you may not be opening your heart for love. They're walking away because now they are aware. So for some of you, this could be closure. Okay. This may not be a new person. And I feel like for others of you, it will be a new person, but you just may not be ready because there is walking away of another person that I see here. Someone is still very much in your energy, you theirs. So there's still a walking away for some of you who are single and ready to mingle. But others of you, this could be more of a closing time frame for you where the past is coming back around again for you to close the cycle and walk away, or for them to do it, one of you to do that. Okay. Where is it going to go? Getting together. You guys are going to get together. I feel like you are very stable and solid. Or the person could come across that way. But like I said, behind closed doors, there is a lot of sorrow someone's feeling here. So just do be mindful of that, Aries. If you're not the person that kind of is licking your wounds, do be careful with new love because they could be doing that to you. That's what I have for you, Aries. Now let's look at Taurus. Taurus, will there be new love? Well, this is actually a reoccurring love. So definitely coming back together with someone, having a really great time with them. This could definitely be for some of you. If you have children, some of you may have children, the children are away and then you can spend some time. But I definitely see a comeback around. If this is new love for you single Tauruses out there, then this will feel like you've known them forever. Hell, there could be someone that you're very familiar with, that you're rekindling things. There's going to be some heart to hearts coming out between the two of you. And then you'll either be able to kind of start fresh and new. There could be talks about third parties and what a person's expectations are. But ultimately speaking, one of you may be more interested in staying single than being fully committed, even though this is something that really feels amazing. And I do feel like it kind of can keep one of you up or stressed out about it, if that makes any sense. Okay. So for some of you, let's see how you're going to feel. You're not really knowing what to do. Some of you could be heading toward like a breakup, separation, and you're trying to clear the muddiness. If there has been a breakup or some discord, I do see that. But you're in your head a lot, Taurus, over this person, over this situation. If it's in someone new, you're not necessarily ready for a new person just yet, because you're definitely still taken aback by the last person. What are their feelings for you? They feel like they've completed some things, or they may feel like you, if this is a brand new person and they've completed things in their life and they're kind of coming to you open, fresh, new, ready. If this is someone that you're familiar with, then this is speaking to closing the cycle completely. Again, just like I told Aries, this could be a time of closure, great time for closure. Mercury's retrograde, Mars is retrograde. So it's a great time to examine where you've gone wrong, who did what did you learn from it, and to move forward. So there could be cycles ending between a familiar person, but it also can be ending one cycle and starting a brand new cycle. Okay. Where is it going? Everybody is walking the damn way. Maybe after communicating, if you do see this person again, you may be on the fence, not really sure if you should, do it again or just leave it alone. And I do feel like you will. If not now, then probably by February time, you might say, well, no, I'm just going to walk away. Because one of you is triggered pretty heavily here. So it will be either having to work on some past pains to heal, to be ready for something new, or to get closure from a familiar person and then be able to move on. That's what I have for Taurus. Now let's look at Gemini. So will there be new love for some of you? Yes. A lot of people are getting aces. So a lot of people are getting newness and new energy, even though we're in the dead middle of a lot of not a lot, but Mercury and Mars being retrograde. Now, for some of you, again, this could be new, this could be familiar, but there definitely speaks to there being a beginning or something new coming around that has great potential. This is something that will be more than just your emotions. It's more than just a fling. This is someone who actually wants something. Okay, so either the expectation will be there from you or them or both of wanting more than just a hookup. Okay. Be careful. I would say be careful with money. Especially if you're the person with money, Gemini, be careful that someone isn't in it for the money. And I feel like one of you may work a lot or work too much or focus so much on money. That may be the thing, like someone's a workaholic, that type of thing. Okay. So you're feeling like, child. Okay. So you're at a crossroads. And this could be about anything. So I'll just say that you're at a crossroads, and just when you may think you understand, you have clarity, you're back at a crossroads. So some of you could be at a crossroads with this person, not communicating if this is a very new situation. If this is a brand new person coming into your life, someone has to clean up their closet. Someone has some cleaning up to do before they are fully ready to move on to something new. And it kind of comes up out of nowhere. It could come up and come out of nowhere, where communication starts, then it just stops out of nowhere. Because someone needs to take care of their other issues. Like one of you have issues and needs to take care of it. This is a brand new person. If this is someone very familiar, this is like it's going nice and things can go, and then all of a sudden it stops, and it can just stop because again, someone's not so sure if they want to go down that road again, that type of thing. Okay. And coming from your perspective, you're not so sure. You're going to be at a crossroads, even though, well, I guess you'll be in your Gemini. You'll be playing along, right? And get along. You'll get along to get along. But then deep down inside, you're not going to be so sure. Deep down inside, you have your reservations and that sort of thing, but you're still going to just play along, if that makes sense. There could also be with this new person, if this is a really new person, that it gets to a point where you're not able to see each other. I don't know if there's distance between the two of you, excuse me, or just being blocked. But I do see that, not being able to be around each other all the time, or as much as both of you, if one of you would like. That's what I have for Gemini. Now let's look at Cancer. Cancer, is it a new love? No, this is all about making some things right. And for some of you, it's about separation, divorce. If it is something new, it's not going to be easy to get this off the ground with a new person because one of you are not on board with this. Okay. There could even be some of you Cancers out there, particularly women, that may even be interested in same-sex loving, trying that for the first time, stepping outside of the norms and doing something completely different is what it looks like to me. And that may be kind of hard to kind of wrap your head around. But there is definitely some secrets, and both of you aren't being the most honest. I don't feel like either one of you are. If this is a brand new person, keeping a lot of cards close to your vest. Even if this is a familiar person coming back to you, definitely still keeping your cards close to your vest. I do feel like you've been triggered quite a bit by this person. You've done a great job at trying to move on from it, but it's been difficult, and mentally is where it keeps you stuck. Like you kind of replay it over and over again. This new person is coming in to give you love. They find you very attractive, or they are attractive, right? And they may be in pursuit of you, especially if you're a Cancer man. You may not have to worry about this woman pursuing her. She may be the one wanting to pursue you. And Cancer women, this man finds you very attractive. He might get you mistaken as, a fire sign rather than a water sign. But once you get more familiar and comfortable with him is when you then will show your water sign. Now, for some of you, you may be getting to know a new person and it feels very familiar, as if you're familiar with them from the past, like a past person. This new person can feel like you've known them for a long time. This could be someone that you already know. But if this is a familiar person, like an ex coming back with the retrogrades that we have going on, then this speaks to the two of you coming together and trying to make some things work. But do be conscious, Cancer, because there could be another person involved on your end or theirs. Someone needs to be careful because I just feel that there may be another person or some things that isn't being shared. That's what I have for Cancers. Now let's look at Leo. Leo, okay, so will there be new love? No, I don't see new love. I see some of you definitely in the beginning stages of reclaiming you, okay, getting back on track, kind of reclaiming your singlehood, slowing down communication. Some of you may even be slowing down, going places and doing things. You're recovering, and you may be recovering mentally, it could be emotional, but I do see you recovering. Now, make no mistake about it, you may have someone who wants you, or you could be quite alluring, but you're nowhere in a place where you're ready to open your heart. Neither woman, female Leo, or male Leos. There needs to be a major change that goes on here within self, within you, before you can accept love or be loved or show love. And there's some karmic lessons that needs to be acknowledged and worked on. Okay. Here. So this is kind of like really realizing what you've gone through, or some of you need to do that. This may be a time that you really need to reflect on what you've just come out of and try to purge and heal on your own before you interact with another person. For you Leos here, I feel like that Nine of Pentacles came out so strong to me. It's kind of like, I don't care if you're a man or a female, you need to rest in this just for a minute and get comfortable again here. You have a very infectious energy, Leo. So it's, you guys never have to be alone on your own if you don't want to be. But I think alone for a little bit at least is good for you, in order to fully heal and overcome whatever you've gone through. That's what I have for, oh, well, yeah, I don't see love, but let me see. There's someone thinking of you, yes, terribly. Hermit cards here. They could have been thinking about you since September and walking away, having to let you go. They don't want to do it. They feel like they still are there. So they haven't left you. Even if you're not speaking, they have not left you. Okay. They find it very difficult. They go from anger to sadness to realization of what it is. Okay. But they've made up their mind and they're going to do everything in their power to stay away or to keep whatever promise they've made to themselves. It is what it is. It could be vice versa. It could be, you know, them accepting your decision. Just depends on what's going on. That's what I have for Leos. Now let's look at Virgo. Well, Virgo. Well. Can there be new love, or will there be new love coming your way? You have a couple of options and it'll come out of the blue. And you may be trying to juggle both and probably doing a good job at it. Actually, you'll be doing a really great job at juggling a couple of people. Just be careful that you don't get in over your head, Virgo. And you'll look back and say, who have I become? What the hell am I doing? That type of thing. I do feel like you'll be up for things that you probably wasn't open for before. And I remember saying this to you in 2022, that you guys have been entering spaces that are unfamiliar, but very exciting. And this could be a time doing the same thing where, you know, you're open for everything, you know, sex, drugs, and rock and roll, that type of thing. So it could be something like that, like you're obsessed over the person. And I feel like they are keeping their cards close to their vest. Okay, let's see. Why is that? What? Hold on, because I'm gonna. Oh, okay. Sorry, bro. Hold again. Give me a chance. Where's it going? Oh, okay. Well, you have someone here who, they're very quiet. They're kind of like the silent, quiet type. They're very, very dynamic. That's the word. This person is very dynamic. They're very quiet. They intend to get you. They have feelings for you, or they believe that you have very strong feelings for them. They could be very clairvoyant, so they could pick up on things really easily. And they want to have sex. They want to have sex to spend some physical time with you. And I do feel like if you have to be careful. Be careful, because you may not be the only person, Virgos, but also you be careful if you don't want to have a baby, if you don't want to get pregnant, that type of thing. Just be careful, because I do see pregnancy. And also, I want to say vet properly. Like, ask those questions. Go there with people and ask them, like, yeah, are you married? You know, are you living with someone? Ask those questions, because it could be a revelation that comes far too late if you wait on that. Because I feel like this person, especially if they're at a distance from you, they have to drive or, you know, travel afar to come see you, or you then, yeah, probe, ask questions. You see a change in their routine or behavior with you, yeah, probe, ask questions. So that's what I have for you guys. Now let's look at Libra. Okay, so Libra, you are definitely, it looks like you're rekindling something with someone familiar. This could be a great time for you to reconcile things with family members. Family, I do see that being possible. Really enjoying people in your home and just family all together. If you're a single and you don't really put yourself out there, it could just be a good time for that. But yes, definitely could be someone that you're already familiar with, that you already have very strong feelings for. But if this happens to be a very new person, then it kind of hits you like a ton of bricks. I feel like it hits you like a ton of bricks, because you love them, or you have this strong magnetic hold or pull to them, that you kind of can't resist them, is what it looks like to me. Like, it's deep on your end, and I do feel like they have very strong feelings for you too, like this karmic kismet connection the two of you share. There may be children involved, and that could be a reason why you guys need to kind of work things out or discuss some things. This may not even be about getting back together or getting together. It could be more about trying to work on things to be the best people you can for children or for the family, if that makes sense. But if it happens to be about intimate love, then yeah, it's mutual. You seem to have a little bit more of a connection with them than you. I do see going to an event, going out, or being taken out almost immediately from meeting someone. So go out, get out. If you plan on getting out, have a good time, because you will easily catch the eye of someone and things can kind of go. It'll be a lot of emotions involved here in this relationship. A lot. But do keep in mind that it'll take time before the two of you can get to someplace more concrete, because I just see a lot of emotions. Hold on, y'all. Yeah, a lot of emotions, but it builds. It keeps building and building. But it's kind of like this. That makes sense. It's kind of like this, that type of thing. So be conscious of that, because you're the one with more feelings here. So just be a little conscious of that, I would say. Let's see where this is going to go. You know, this is something that can burn out pretty quickly, simply because it was, built on a lot of emotions, and then it kind of can fizzle out. One of you, if not both of you, are, healthy in your dating. So there could be several people that you both are dating. Okay. And so it may be off and on, or kind of peaks and valleys for two months is what it looks like to me. Does it have staying power? This person can definitely fall for you, but it looks like you will have an ex, or you will be tempted to go to an ex or someone familiar with you because you still have feelings for them, and vice versa, that sort of thing. So that would need to end in order for you to really open yourself up to new love. Like you have someone on retainer, like you have someone on the back end. That's kind of still there is what it looks like to me. That's what I have for Libras. Now let's look at Scorpio. Scorpio, yes, you have a relationship coming out of the blue, like out of nowhere. Some of you could have another option while you're focused on someone, another option could come in. But I see a relationship almost out of the blue. You also can have where one of you is more interested in your own personal pursuits and doing what you want to do and what you need to do. And the other person is really ready to settle down. Like they're good. They're suited. They're booted. They're not looking to do more than what they're doing now. They're good. They're situated. And it could be them, you, but one of you isn't while the other one is. And the other person may be wanting more than what that other person can give them, if that makes sense. But I do see a relationship that can kind of come out of the blue. Somebody is definitely trying to, work their magic to see you, spend time with you. Now, I do see that you're not so sure about it. You are open to it. You're open to seeing where this can go. Okay, fine. I'll entertain it, that type of thing. But you're deep down inside, you're not so sure about this. Or you could just be, kind of 1 minute opening yourself up, next minute closing yourself off, that type of thing. And this person, they're a little confused. They have more than just you possibly, or they're just kind of confused. So do expect them to be asking you certain questions because they want clarity. They want to really understand what's going on here because they are pretty confused. And I feel like this is more confusion than it is options, but it also could be options. And they may even be, if the two of you are not in communication, this person could be reminiscing about you, thinking about the times and those sorts of things. Could be watching you, looking you up, that type of thing. Where's it heading? Well, there even could be an opportunity to, sorry guys, I just lost my train of thought. That's why I kept saying it, just trying to recall it. But where's it going? I feel like this kind of can wrap up. out of nowhere. It may be one of those things where a phone call, a text message, and that sort of thing, and then it's like, we didn't speak again. Or you guys kind of, someone finds out what they need to, and then it's like, okay, that's it. Let me look one more card. These cards are looking pretty bleak. There's a new opportunity, but I feel like somebody. There's a new opportunity here. The problem is that this may not be the right person. For you, them, that type of thing. And right now, there's so much karmic shifts happening that at some point, karmically, there's going to be a clear understanding of what the hell is going on here. It could be a fight, fallout, that type of thing. It can get kind of messy and ugly. It could be very petty, that type of thing. So do be careful, Scorpio, especially if you know this person. If they're new, I would say tread lightly. Don't give anyone your personal information. I don't know. It just seems like it could get a little weird quick. Like this person may even almost feel like they have ownership over you. Something like that. Oh, just lovely. So that's what I have. Sorry, guys. For Scorpio, now let's look at Sagittarius. Sagittarius, yes. So there looks to be new love. That could even seem to be heaven sent. For some of you, if you've been wishing upon a star, or just when you are healing and doing everything and life is kind of feeling really good, love can come to you then. And you come across out of the blue, some of you honestly may come across very loving, caring, Sag men. This woman will come across this way. Queen of Cups. Caring, loving, psychic, knows what you want, probably more than you do to some extent, knows exactly how to make you feel right and good. A counselor to you, that sort of thing. Like, it's just going to feel nurturing. It's just going to feel right. And for some of you Sagittarius ladies, that's kind of how you're coming across to the opposite sex, as someone who's very loving, caring, and kind. And it kind of comes out of nowhere. Now, you will be, it's very interesting, these cards, because you're going to make sure that you stay on top of this. Like, you feel like you've got to stay on top of it, as long as you're controlling everything, as long as you have, your finger on everything. And you're not going to let someone get the better of you. You're not going to let someone get the best of you. You've already been tried several times to no avail. And you feel like that's because I don't let anyone get away with anything. That type of thing. They think highly of you, Sagittarius. They may feel like if you're a Sagittarius man, you're strong, manly type. And if you are a Sagittarius woman, they find you to be very alluring, irresistible, an ideal woman. I heard candidate. Ideal woman. But this person can hold back quite a bit because they like to be in control. Okay, they like you to control yourself, and they stay in control, and everyone is appropriate. Something about this person that they like everyone to be appropriate. Dress appropriate, act appropriate, speak appropriately, be appropriate. Let's see where this is going. Sorry, guys. Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. I didn't see this coming. I don't know who this is for. You keep pulling and, here we go. Sorry, guys. Sorry if it's too loud to bang, and I apologize. Well, it's going to feel amazing. This is giving me like familiar vibes, like someone you already know, but it's definitely going to feel amazing and feel like you're meant to be. You're each other's person and everything is right with the world. But meanwhile, back at the ranch, there's some things that needs to be addressed and taken care of, because secretly someone could be kind of drowning. Secretly, someone's drowning. Someone is not happy. I don't really see why. Let me see. Someone is stressed okay, let me see. Hold on. You're fine. You're worried about your money, but what else is new? You've been worried about that money. Some of you, seems like you're okay. You do have a little worries about money. Some of you, let's see what's going on with this person. Hold on, Jans. I really like these cards. Okay. Okay. So this is it. The person here, okay. You have someone here. If this is a familiar person, Sagittarius, this person, okay, wants you to forgive them. Let's forgive and forget and move on. Let's be better for whomever. Let's, get better. Even though they may feel like, I don't know where this is all going to go, there may even be more than just you. And some of you may be aware of it or vice versa. And that's where a lot of the stress is coming from. But even though if your person is the person that may have others or may not be so sure where this is going to go, they're going to fake it until they make it. They're going to give and they're going to do whatever it takes to keep this going until you say otherwise. That's what it looks like to me. However, someone is secretly stressed the hell out. And I do see stress on your end, but it's stressed of, do I work this out? Do I let it go? Because you may feel like something regarding this person, it's bigger than you. It's bigger than the two of you. And it may involve, like I said, more and more people. It's just a lot of stuff going on where it can get a little messy. It's keeping somebody up. It has somebody stressed out. If it's not about this, then it's about life. Okay. Where is this going? Oh, I see blockages. Some of you could be dealing with an air sign, Gemini, Aquarius, or Libra. It doesn't have to be. Where's this going? Hanging out after a time. Woo, that flew out. If I would have saw the Emperor, you have some money coming in, Sagittarius. I'm coming off of this. I'm about to do a whole little mini read for you guys. Honestly, one of you, I don't really feel like this is going anywhere because I feel like deep down inside, one of you is just not really committing to this or not doing anything that shows the other person I'm committed and I want this. So just by default, it may kind of fall by the wayside, even though, whoever the female is, she would have to put her foot down and say, okay, enough, I'm done. Because I don't feel like there's going to be an end if one of you don't, step up and say, okay, I'll do it. I'll do it for both of us, type of thing. So that's why for Sagittarius, sorry guys, this is way too long. Now let's go to Capricorn. Capricorn, let me tell you one thing, okay? Yeah, you've been heartbroken, disappointed. Some of you are just separated from your person, okay? You're separated from the person, and others of you, you're broken up. You're headed for a divorce, Splitsville, that sort of thing. And it's like before you can even sit down and catch a breath, there can be another person already in your life. So don't get comfortable with being single. Doesn't seem like you're going to be single for long for those of you who is in transition from one person to another. However, it's supposed to be about a new love. For some of you where a new person is going to come into your life, and for others of you who already have someone very new in your life, I see a marriage. Like this person, Capricorn, especially if, I don't care if you're a man or a woman, this person wants to marry you. They want to marry you. Okay. If you're a Capricorn man, this woman wants you to be her husband. And if you're a Capricorn woman, he intends to marry you. Okay. He already sees himself as your husband. And this is something that the two of you may have already talked about, discussed. Now, I have to tell you, it's a double whammy because it also speaks to divorce, separation, and breaking up. These cards together too. There may be an opportunity to kind of work it out. It'll be up to you, Capricorn, maybe it'll be up to Sagittarius if you have one in your life. I don't know. But for Capricorn, it'll be up to you whether or not you stay or you go. And for some of you, you will be thinking more practically of like, maybe I should, but then you may down the line say no. Others of you, though, that is preparing to be with this person. This is your person. You're going to be with them. You're going to kind of have you a good cry. For some of you, if they're at a distance like this person, you're going to miss them heavy. You're really going to be missing them. It seems like you probably are missing them now. But if it's not distance, then you're going to start to kind of almost like have that farewell energy to the past, whoever the past is. It's like you're going to have that because you know that your life is starting to change course and there's no coming back from it. I see like a relationship big time. So is this going somewhere? Hell yeah. It could be marriage. I mean, big time. Whoever this person is, if they are single, I say that too, Capricorn, vet properly, ask the right questions. They are single. They intend to make you theirs. Okay. Let's be very clear about that. That's what I have for Capricorns. Now let's look at Aquarius. Aquarius. Well, there's definitely a new beginning. Some of you is on your way to a better future as far as career, your business, that sort of thing, or just feeling happier, feeling better. I mean, Jupiter is in Aries, so of course a lot of people are feeling better about life. You are one of them because Aries works with your energy. But I definitely see an opportunity for a new person to come into your life who could be a literal Leo, a very dynamic individual who can run hot and cold, who can put themselves out there, has a very sunny, beautiful disposition, but also could be very, very conscious and sensitive and vulnerable and very self-protecting. That also could be you, Aquarius, kind of approaching the situation slow and steady, not really wanting to give up anything, but also wanting something, but also trying to protect. Now, I do see that you would woo a new person, flirt, have a good time. Both of you are doing the same thing, flirting, having a good time. This person can be far more inquisitive. You're more flirty, you're more charming, and they're far more inquisitive, trying to figure you out, trying to find out what's going on with you. This could be the next 2 months up to 2 years with this person. It's like you're going just nice. Everything is flowing as long as everyone is doing their part, right? Because both of you are counting on the other person to do their part. Because I feel like both of you may be wounded. Both of you are vulnerable. Both of you have had your experiences in life. And so you're both giving each other equal trust. And it just like, no one, as long as you don't do anything, I won't. It's that type of thing. Yeah. Secretly, someone may be overly obsessed with this or overly focused on this. There could also be some secrets being kept at the workplace. I don't know what's going on in someone's workplace, but it could be some secrets being kept. But let me tell you, this is going. This is that kind of love that can be a forever kind of love. This is that, at least 10 years together type of thing. Because this man is falling in love with this woman. He's falling in love with this woman. He loves her. He probably shows her all the time, as much as he can, tries to show her, hey, I love you. And I feel for some of you Aquarius, this is not like a new person. This is more of like, this could be a new person. And it just kind of moves quickly because we will have, I think, Venus is in your sign now, and I think at some point it's going to be some type of Uranus-Venus square. So that may kind of set you guys on a fast track in your relationship. But I do see this going. This man is in love with this woman. This woman is a very practical individual. She knows how to she doesn't lean in her emotions. She's really approaching this in a very practical sort of way. And this man may love her for that. She doesn't default to emotion, but she's more stable and practical, and we're going to do this, we're going to do it right. It's that type of thing. And as a result, there's going to be a lot of deciding to make things right with one another. And can be having a really good 6 month, 6 year run with each other, where it's like, it just works with us. So I have for Aquarius. Now let's look at Pisces. Pisces, will there be love? There definitely could be a decision that needs to be made, okay, out of the blue. Do you let them back in? Do you open yourself up to love? It looks like if this is brand new, then this came out of the blue and it's like, wow, 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 that type of thing. It's like, wow. Feelings are almost immediate. And I do kind of feel like this is more of a past person, but it could be new. Could be new. Looks like you're going to, it's that type of thing where it's like, even though love could be on hand, Pisces, you guys are more focusing on your finances and getting to your place of peace, because peace is going to be very important for you. Now, you do have Saturn entering your sign in March, right? Yeah, March, I believe, early March. So do prepare for that, because a lot of the illusions or fogginess or lies or whatever, it's all coming up, it's all coming out, it's all going to be dealt with. So some of you are taking the time to heal and get yourself together. You may be still focusing on your finances or feeling the effects of a past situation, but you're healing from it. You're coming out of it. So that's a good thing. And as a result, you have someone here who has changed. So if this is a brand new person, they could be a literal Scorpio, just someone who's gone through a transformation themselves. They are very attracted to you. Make no mistake about it. Very attracted to you. But they need to make a decision of what to do here. This is someone who knows how to manifest, get what they want. They always feel like whatever they want, they can have it. It's not about if, it's when. That's the mentality of this person. And I do feel like there's someone who really likes and loves attention, your attention from other people. They may feel like they deserve everything, any and everything. Okay. But they also are able to give a lot more than what a person will realize that they can offer. Like they have a lot to offer. They may come across in a very egotistical way, but hidden behind all of that is someone who truly has a lot to offer. But they also may test you quite a bit. I'm gonna get off of this. Now, that being said, because you have a pretty dynamic individual here, Pisces, and the two of you could be at a distance, someone may decide to just remain single and say, yeah, it's not for me. We're too far anyway. Like, this is not very practical. There's one of you who's very practical, and that practicality may say, no, it's not, realistic. And I don't want to do ... They may be very clear seeing that this is not for you or you then, that type of thing. And again, distance may be a factor. Someone's, you're just not evenly yoked is what it looks like to me. But let's see where this is going. It could be, well, I guess it'll be around Gemini season. You're getting in a relationship. Oh, shit. See? You can get into a relationship. Okay? Just make sure that this person isn't married, or hopefully you're single. But I do see that there definitely could be having to sit down and having a talk after like a good month or up to a year of dating this person. There's a putting a foot down. There's a coming together, and there's a putting a foot down, and there's kind of like really getting clear on who wants what and the expectation. And I do feel like, will they make it? Because it's giving me, because he's pretty stubborn. It's like hidden things. I would say be careful, Pisces, if this person is not, especially if you're a Pisces woman, be careful if this person's not already taken or in a relationship or juggling, seeing a lot of people. Okay, I kind of get that energy anyway, so I would say just tread lightly. And, obviously you seem to have a lot going on in your life anyway. So that's what I have for you guys. Hopefully it's been helpful. I'll be back on the next one. Take care, guys. Hi, guys. This is Jess with your all signs. 3 things that's going to happen to you. Before we get into the reading, guys, if you're interested in that 2023 yearly reading for next year, or well, for this year, we're in 2023 now. If you want to see what comes up for the rest of 2023, do check out the link in the description box below. You guys will be shocked next year. Well, I keep saying next year because it's the first year I've done this in a long time where I'm still in the past. So, yeah, but it's pretty interesting what's coming up in 2023. So if you're interested, do check out the link in the description box below. Let's get into the reading. Like I said, we're going to look at 3 things that's going to happen to you. And this is a journal rule, so it definitely will not resonate with you all. And it's for entertainment purposes, so take it that way. Let's get into the reading. Aries. Reminiscing, looking at photos, feeling very nostalgic this week. You're going to be feeling really missing someone, or someone could definitely be missing you, kind of going through the motions. I have to say, Aries, you are in your feelings. You're in your feelings, and I do feel like there's going to be possibly going to court or some type of decision that is being made. In the meantime, you're going to have to wait. So if you're in court or going back and forth to court, it's a process. It's not all happening right this second. But for some of you, you will have to kind of wait before you can make a final decision. A decision is made, whether it even be to pull the trigger. Some of you may not even be here yet, going to a courthouse. And if it's not an actual courthouse, it is some type of legalities or paperwork or something that could be coming to you that you're anticipating or you have to do, but it's just like you're having to wait in the meantime. Now, this could be something that causes you to want to look at someone's photos and go down memory lane, that sort of thing, thinking about yesteryear, how things used to be. But you will be feeling pretty nostalgic this week, Aries. I feel almost like you feel alone, like no one really understands what you're going through. That 2023 yearly, yeah, I'm not surprised. Okay, so that being said, let's get into Taurus. So Taurus, what's happening for you this week? Well, for some of you, definitely growth. You've come out of your kind of cocoon stage, and now you guys are morphing or have morphed into a beautiful butterfly. So you may be acknowledging or realizing or feeling like there's a lot of growth. There's a lot of positivity around you. There's a lot of things to be grateful for and feel blessed and just overall feel a lot better. This is also protection. So you guys are protected. You're entering a new phase of your life and you're healing not just who you are now, but you're going all the way back to your childhood and you're doing a lot of shadow work and healing yourself, healing your inner child. So that's really good. I'm happy for you Tauruses out there because, you deserve it. I also see flirting, having a nice time. A child definitely could be a great source of company for you guys. There could be, like I said, flirting, an apology coming your way, someone really liking you, them, having a drink, that sort of thing, just kind of relaxing. You could also get invited out somewhere you should go because it would be a good environment. Again, this is a general, so take that with a grain of salt. And the card everyone wants to see, money. You got some money coming out of nowhere, sudden wealth. And this could just be a little bit extra money. This could be a windfall. It just depends on, how involved you are, what all you're doing. But you guys definitely have some money coming out of nowhere. This coming week. Well, this week you have money coming out of nowhere, or you feel like you're very fortunate. It could just be feeling fortunate, but this is money. For some of you, let me see. I want to see something because I just got something in my head. Some of you are going to feel like about time. Finally, and others of you, it could be you having to kind of part with the money. You may feel like, damn, I have to give them all of this. And others of you, it's like, well, finally, I got it. And then some of you won't even see this coming. So definitely some money is coming some kind of way. There's going to be some things going on with money, put it that way. And that's what I have for Taurus. Now let's look at Gemini. So you guys are enjoying life. Another person, just really having good clean, fun, enjoying people in your home. This is just enjoyment. You guys are feeling happy and joyful. Like life cannot get any better. Is it that great for you Geminis out there? I'm so happy for you. But you may feel like life can't get any better. You're at your pinnacle of happiness, or you're anticipating that time to be in paradise. Some of you may have a trip, a travel coming up, and that's what you're focusing on. Like when I get there, that type of thing. There's someone that you need to be careful with, Gemini. A false person. Someone could be accusing you of being a fake, a phony, a liar, a cheat. Or you may find that out with someone else, or, feel that way about another person. But do be careful. Guard your personal belongings, your passwords, all those things. Because you may experience some of that. So definitely just protect yourself. Forewarned is forearmed. But there could be some allegations thrown your way that you have to be watched and someone can't trust you. Now I do see working and coming together. Work is going to go pretty nicely. You may find that you work really well with 2 other people or 3 other people. You may also be doing really well with your business. You may have like a staple of people, like you have your people, but also building and kind of giving and developing. You could even be starting a business with others, like have partners in business, that sort of thing, but coming together and trying to blend your knowledge, your wisdom, your monies, your, assets together to make more, to benefit or to be something. This could even be going in on like a building, some type of real estate investment, something like that. But going in on something to build it and make it better is what it looks like. Your work life will be really good this week as well. So not a bad week for Geminis of what's coming up for you. Just be careful of unscrupulous person is someone that you may not trust so much. That's what I have for Geminis. Now let's get into Cancer. Cancer. Well, this is going to be a very affectionate time for you. Some of you are falling in love. You are kissing and hugging and loving and touching and all of the beautiful things that falling in love brings. And you guys are just feeling really good. Now, this is tarot. Someone could be going to jail. I don't know who the hell is going to jail, but somebody could be going to jail. Someone could be feeling stuck and trapped in a situation. I don't know how we go from kissing and hugging and loving to jail, okay, imprisonment. So I just want to see what this is about. Ooh, some of you may feel like, do you want this person, Cancer? Do you want this person, or do you feel trapped? Some of you are not used to being alone. Because I do feel like you're feeling trapped, or you feel like you're imprisoned in some kind of way. Here. I don't know. It's not really giving me whatever it is. You don't plan on staying like that. That's for damn sure. Okay. Some of you may just feel like there can be some challenges with committing to this relationship, being in this relationship. I hope Cancer's right, because anyway, your 2023 is going to be something else. So this makes right about sense. So yeah, you may be feeling like you're imprisoned, or fake it till you make it, I guess. You're feeling very strong, very powerful. You're feeling like whatever it is, if you feel like, hey, I have to fake it till I make it, you're going to do the hell just that. Listen, I have to be quiet. I can't tell you about it. You're going to do just that. So there's a sense of you kind of gaining power and strength, feeling confident, successful, feeling like you're on top of your game and everything is good. I don't know exactly what this imprisonment thing is. It seems like it's about you and another person. But I do see you're in your head about things and you feel stuck, like you can't get out of something. But you may be trying to make the best of it, if that makes sense. That's what I have for Cancers. Now let's look at Leo. Well, Leo, get ready for that text, that phone call, that email, that telephone call. Get ready for some type of communication because it's coming your way. Mercury is retrograde. It's in your 6th house, as with it being Capricorn. So this could be about anything regarding your everyday affairs. Okay. For some of you, you could be making calls, placing calls, conversing more, talking more with people, finally getting communication after waiting for a long period of time. Now, some of you, you have really great cards. I have to say, Leo, this is going to be a great time. Some of you will just feel privileged and like life is better than it has been in probably a very long time, if ever. You guys are really feeling like you're feeling your stride, you're feeling blessed, and you're feeling abundant. That's what it looks like. Your business is going really well. People can see you for who you are. You like what they see. They like what they see. I do feel like for some of you, your business is growing. You do kind of stand out a lot around this time this week. So you might experience a little bit of hating people, but I don't feel like you would even acknowledge it or know anything about it. Like you're too busy really enjoying your life right now. Life just seems good. I don't know why life is so good. It seems like some of you are falling in love, or some of you are doing really well for yourself, and that's making you quite happy. And I don't think that that would not make anyone happy. That would make anyone happy. So good on you, Leos. That's what I have for Leos. Now let's look at Virgo. Virgo, what the hell is going on here? Somebody stabbed you in the back and caused you pain. I hope it's not literal, okay? But there's a shocking attack, so don't come for the messenger. You watch these things for preparation, so do prepare yourself, especially at night. And, nighttime, be conscious. Watch your surroundings when you go to your car, whatever. Just in transit, by yourself, whatever. Just pay attention. Shit, whether you with someone or not, Virgo, stay focused. Pay attention, okay? This could not necessarily have anything to do with like a literal sense of an attack, God willing. It could just feel like people are attacking you verbally. You may feel like somebody threw you under the bus, that type of thing. So just be very careful of the information that you give. Don't tell people anything that you don't want to get away from you. There could be a trip, a travel, kind of missing your familiar place if you live away from home and those that you love. Some of you could be planning a trip or a travel. So I do see that and feeling really good overall. Really feeling good in your elements. A lot of self-care. Just feeling good. Feeling like, okay, I'm on track this week. Everything is great. I'm going on my trip, or, I'm missing my people, but I'm good. That type of thing. But just be careful with communicating or sharing too much where you're going and that type of thing with people you don't 100% trust. That's what I have for Virgos. Now let's look at Libra. Well, hold on, guys. I gotta write this down. Libra, right? Wait a minute. Uh-oh. And I made a goddamn boo-boo and I don't know where. Wait a minute. Hold on. I don't know where I made this boo-boo. I don't know. Anyway. Okay, so Virgo, right? No, where are we? Libra. Sorry, guys. Libra. So you are reminiscing, looking at old things that you have. Be conscious of how you judge someone, because you're not going to judge them properly, or them you. People may be judging you falsely, having a perception about you that isn't true at all. This will be a time that you're making memories. So you may be taking more photos and videos and kind of really wanting to be present and in the moment and spend time with those that matter this week, because again, you're feeling very reminiscent and you want to kind of like hold on to this. Let's keep this. Let's do videos, or let's something that you can keep. So you're feeling pretty nostalgic this week. There's going to be some kind of concern, a message that comes your way that's going to be very concerning. Some of you, though, will be having quite a lot of sex, indulging quite a bit. Just be careful with this energy, especially with Saturn. By the time Saturn goes into Pisces, you might want to cut this out completely. Overindulging this kind of behavior is going to be very problematic next year. Well, I keep saying next year. We're in 2023, January 2023, the 8th. So, but yeah, try to get a hold of this energy here, Libra. And there's going to be some type of concern or message of concern that you will be getting. I don't know what that's about, but I guess you guys will figure it out when it comes your way. That's what I have for Libras. Now let's look at Scorpio. Scorpio. So who did it? You're heartbroken, deeply hurt. You're sad over a separation or breakup. You're feeling loss, grieving, and mourning. Now, I'm sure someone out there may be feeling this, but not all of you. But some of you definitely may be feeling the effects of a breakdown of a connection, a breakup, a breakdown. Okay? Definitely is what that looks like this week. And this is all about courtship. Just great. This is all about courtship, a relationship. That's all I see. For some of you, it definitely could involve third party. This can involve third party, or you may want something more than what the other, or vice versa. Okay. But this week, it's all about relationships, one-to-one relationships, but not just one-to-one relationships. It's also this could not just be about intimate relationships. This could be about your work relationships. Some of you may feel like you got passed up for something, or that there's other people that really is getting closer, if that makes sense, at the workplace, and you may feel like you're not. Some of you may feel like you have to choose friends over a lover or loved ones, that sort of thing. So there's definitely all about coming together in courtship and communicating with someone. And some of you could be meeting someone new and kind of starting to enter into something new, but you're still nursing a heartbreak, a pain, some type of disappointment is what it looks like to me. Okay. You're going through it a little bit, Scorpio. I feel like I want to say Cancer. So I don't know if some of you are dealing with a Cancer, or this started in Cancer season, which is July, late June, July. And you may have a couple of suitors, like a literal Cancer and a literal fire sign. Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. Doesn't have to be any of those signs, but I'm just saying, like, you may have a couple of people, but those may not be the people that you want. Or there is a lot to consider, because this is kind of sticky. It's like third party, that type of thing. And some of you may be hurt over it. So that's what I see, Scorpio. Now let's look at Sagittarius. Sagittarius. What is happening? So you're frustrated in a relationship that may even be doing a number on your self-esteem. It doesn't even have to be love. It could be work. It could be any area of your life where you may feel to some extent that you're frustrated. Try not to self-sabotage. Guys, this is the time to kind of zip it. Try not to say anything that you will soon regret. Just take a beat. Even if you're at work, wherever you are, even if you have to say, I have to leave, I'm not feeling so good, or I need to take a break, or whatever, just to kind of get yourself out of a situation and to not react. Okay. Try not to react from a situation, but just try to take it one step at a time, because whatever you're going through, it is definitely triggering you a lot. Like, look at this. This is crazy. So there's a thief. There's someone who maybe... So watch your surroundings, Sagittarius. Be very careful in your surroundings, and, just pay attention, because someone could be trying to take something from you. Let me try to get a little bit more information. Yeah, just be careful. What the hell is going on here with y'all? I don't really know what's going on with y'all. Damn. Yeah, just be careful, Sagittarius, because I feel like it's something that's going to kind of come to a head. Let me see what the I'm not going to spend a long time. Okay. So, yeah. Well, you know, be careful. Don't share anything with anyone. Don't tell people what your plans are. Keep everything close to your vest. Don't tell anyone anything. I do feel like you may have someone who will steal your ideas, steal your concepts, that type of thing. And you may also have someone that you just can't trust. Okay. And you may feel like someone is using you, something like that. And there's also this frustration around having to wait. So there's a lot of that going on here. But I would say be careful. I'm only supposed to pull one card for you. Heartbreak and pain, separation here, and it could have something to do with another person, because you guys are in like 2 to 3 categories. There's some of you who are stressed out and going through this over heartbreak, like a love loss, and it's getting the best of you, and this person wasn't shit to begin with anyway, it seems like, but they have gotten the better of you, and that happens. Some of you are stressed out over your life and where your life is, and it's almost like you're stuck in the mud and you can't do anything until ... whatever that is, right? That's what it looks like to me, and that's where all of this is coming from. Because you guys, the last few readings I've done is kind of challenging energy coming from Sagittarius. So that's what I have for Sagittarius. Let's look at Capricorn. Capricorn, so you're running away from someone in a codependent relationship. It's saying that you're running away from someone. So there's like a runner chaser, on again, off again, that type of thing. It's saying that your ego may be getting the better of you. Some of you also could be experiencing fear of intimacy, fear of commitment, fear of failure, fear of heartbreak, disappointment. And that may be why you're being triggered and you want to run away from someone as fast as you possibly can. Now, I do see that you're going to get some accolades at work or wherever. You may find that you see an uptick in interest or attention for you. Again, getting some praises at work, or just you're getting some type of attention, which is very positive. Okay. And I do feel for some of you, you could be finishing up school. Congratulations. Starting school, ending a major cycle in your life this week, and only to start anew. It's like you really realize, and for some of you, you may be traveling soon or planning to travel. Like that's one of your lists or to-dos in 2023 is to travel. Why is her hand? Oh, okay. What is, okay. And you may, oh, okay. And you may, I'm trying to look at this because this card is so interesting. Yeah. So you may find yourself really believing in you again, like fully 100% believing in you and saying, I'm going to take this and I'm going to take it all the way, whatever that all the way is. So good energy in spite of the fact that you may be triggered to kind of run away or run away from someone, that sort of thing this coming week. Let's look at Aquarius. Well, Aquarius, oh, I didn't write it down. Hold on, guys. 20. Okay. Well, Aquarius, it's time to make some healthy choices. It's time in your life, in your love life, in your life. It's time for doing self-care, self-love, and just be happier. It's saying for you to do that. Put more time, energy, and effort in yourself and be unapologetic about it, because therein lies your happiness. Therein lies your newness, if you will. Okay, so start pouring back into you. Do little things for yourself, that sort of thing. But also make some healthy choices. Definitely given by your yearly. Yeah, you do need to make healthy choices. It's not gonna be the easiest thing to do. You have a mature woman here. Some of you Aquariuses may be on a fast track to a relationship with someone far older than you. This could be someone hiring you. This could be someone coming in and helping you with your business. But this older woman will be very much prominent for this week for you. And I do feel like it's something that is done right. This can be considering a relationship with an older woman. This could be a job opportunity, something with your business, really finalizing some things here. This could also be going to counseling. She could be your counselor. So this is all about kind of getting things on track this week, but doing it in a very appropriate and by the book sort of way. And then you have someone here who's doing that for you as well. That's what I have for Aquarius. Now let's look at Pisces. Pisces. So with Pisces, you may have someone that wants to date you, spend time with you, go out with you, meet up with you. This could be a new person that comes into your life that wants you to get back out there, or just wants to see you spend some time with you, is what it looks like to me. However, your money could be pretty funny right now. You may feel like, or if it's not funny, then it's just, you may feel like the lone star. You have to do everything on your own and just kind of not feeling the best this week. You may feel like money is a little bit funny or a little strapped. You may start to think, in ways that isn't the healthiest, right? That lends itself to more challenges in your life, okay? And it's kind of going to make you feel like you have to move on from a situation. It doesn't mean you any good. It's holding you back. So some of you may feel like you need to move on. Let me see what else you're going to do, because this is just like an open-ended card. Ooh, you're changing. Oh, I like it. Ooh, and that came out. That just wanted to come out. Well, then I see change after you decide to let something go, walk away from it, because it's not for you anymore. You have to leave those emotions and those feelings behind, and you have to take that long ass journey up there to what appears to be a sun. And so you're on your way up, right? And it confirms that change brings, yes, you being on your own, but very independent and financially comfortable, and solid and self-dependent and self-reliant. You can't beat that, but you're still going through the motions. And for some of you, it may have been hard financially on you as well. But it's going to get better, clearly, from what the cards are saying. So that's what I have for you guys. I hope that this has been helpful. Check me back on the next one. Take